Yo, what's good, y'all, man? It's your boy Burnt Chicken coming at you guys with another video. Now I've got something special for y'all, man. Something really special. So basically, I'm playing on my new build today, and this build is called a mid-range facilitator. Yeah, mid-range facilitator. If you think about it, it's basically just a sharpshooting point forward. I don't know what it is, but I love that name. They took it out after 2K19, but that's basically what this build is. You know, he's got the playmaking and the shooting pie chart. He's 6'7". He's just one tick away from max wingspan, and I mean, yeah, he can pretty much do everything. Now, the reason why I made this build is because I mean, 2K21 is really getting boring. I only have so far. I only have two builds, which is the playmaker and the glass cleaner, and you guys have already seen those builds. But you know, it just gets boring just playing on the same builds every day. You know, I like to mix it up every once in a while, so that's why I made this new build. Because if I keep playing on those two builds that I have, I'm just gonna get so bored of 2K that I just might end up not getting on it. Because I mean, like, it's the same thing almost every day. You know, you gotta mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And also, I don't really like to be on point guard builds because, I mean, I would like to be a playmaking shot creator. You know, it's the meta build, it's the thought build. That's what everybody's on. But then again, I like to be different from everybody else. Not only that, you know, I don't like to be on a build that can't really play defense. And don't get me wrong, I understand that some of y'all, the way y'all make y'all's playmaking shot career, most of y'all, you may give yourself 10 defensive badges because you can do that on NBA2k21. But it doesn't really help because, you know, most playmaking shot creators, their height, okay, it ranges from 6'3" to 6'5", and you're most likely gonna have you're most likely gonna have short arms because you want to make sure that your player has the best shooting attributes that he can get. So with that being said, you're most likely not gonna play like the best defense. You know, it's gonna be tougher for you. You know, not a lot of people just have like a perimeter lockdown to play with, so you might be on a court with like. You know, if you're on a twos, it's definitely going to be trouble for you because it's just you and, you know, your paint beast. But you know, your opponent, he's setting the screen and you're getting stuck on him. You might have pick dodger, but like I said, you know, you're just really short and scrawny. You're gonna get fucked up on the screen. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna get fucked up on the screens. So but yeah, that's pretty much why I made this build. You know, I'm sure most of you guys know I say this all the time, and most of my videos. Okay, I just main the small forward builds. I don't know what it is about small forwards. I just like the fact that you can be tall with max wingspan. I mean, this one doesn't have max wingspan. Like I said, it's just one tick away from max wingspan, which I am going to explain to you guys later. You know, he's tall, long arms, small forward. You know, he can pretty much do everything. He's like a 3-level scorer that can speed boost. Literally, he can just do everything. Like I said, I am after this last footage. Also, I just want you guys to take a quick look here. This is actually your boy Tonio, which I did not know until after this game. I am gonna beat him here. Like I said, I didn't know it was him until after I beat him. Because I don't know, I wasn't looking at my screen when it showed his logo just now. But you know, once he got off the court, everybody was just following him around, and I saw the logo above his head. I'm just like, oh, okay, damn, I just dropped off a 2K YouTuber. But yeah, it was for those of you who know, this is you know, your boy Tonio. That's him. No disrespect to him, I actually like his content. He's actually a pretty cool guy. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm not gonna disrespect him. He did come back around and he did drop me off. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, okay? But of course, I'm gonna show y'all the footage where I dropped off. You know, your boy Tony. It's pretty cool. You know, pretty cool guy. He's really good. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So like I said, but after this footage, okay, I am gonna show you guys how to make this build. So let's get right to it. No, I'm sorry, not right now. But I forgot the score is still 19. But yeah, y'all can see right here, man. This build shoots pretty consistently. Like, I mean, you know, the game says that if you dribble like excessively, you can't even shoot afterwards. But look, even on this build, I'm still being able to shoot after doing so many dribble moves. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what better than the 6'7" guy who can pretty much do everything? Now that's gonna be the end of the footage. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I made this build. Yo, what's good, y'all, man? Welcome back. Now, basically what I'm gonna do here for y'all, I'm just gonna show you guys how I made this build. Now you can do it however you want to, you know, it's your build, do it however you want, but this is just the way how I did it, because you know it suits me, it's convenient for me. But like I said, you know, it's your player, do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to me, but this is just what I did, so I'm gonna show y'all. Now basically, you wanna go small forward, obviously, because it is the sharpshooting point forward kind of build. You don't get that name, but that's basically what it is. They had that name back in 2K19, but kind of took that name away. But if you think about it, it's basically still the same build, because you get the you want to get the playmaking and the shooting pie chart, you know, so you're basically like a play shot, but instead you're just 6'7", you know, you got nearly max wingspan, so you're 6'7", you know, you're basically and you're at small forward, so you're a sharpshooting point forward. That's basically what this build is. Now you want to go ahead and max out these two right here, and you want to try to get yourself 21 shooting badges. And to be quite honest with you, that is more than enough. You don't even need that many shooting badges. That's kind of OP, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's more than enough. You don't really need that much. From my experience, you know, as long as you have Hot Zone Hunter, Ranger Stender, and what else? Corner Specialist, I guess. You're good. You don't really need anything else. But, you know, like I said, this is just how I wanted to make it. It is I mean, if he's gonna live up to the sharpshooting point forward name, then you gotta make it like a sharpshooting point forward. So yeah, here you guys have it. You get 1 finishing badge, you get 21 shooting, 21 playmaking, and 10 defensive. Now, this honestly, like, this is OP. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one is gonna expect you to like have a lot of defensive badges. You know, no one's gonna. This is not really a defending build, but because you get 10 defensive badges, you know, it's definitely gonna help you be more of a defender. You know, you're most likely gonna be playing big man on this build, because everybody makes point guards nowadays. Nobody's really on small forward builds. But if you're gonna be on this build, you're most likely gonna be on against big man. And I promise you, this build can stop big man, because he's tall. He's gonna have not max wingspan, but like it's one closest to max. So you want to go on. Oh, and I just for the body shape, I went slight, because you know this is also like a Brandon Ingram type of build, and you all know he's you know, really skinny, long skinny ass arms. You want to go 6'7". You want to put the weight to 185. And then, like I said, you don't want to max out the wingspan, because if you max out the wingspan, he's just going to be like a lot slower than he already is. His moves are going to be really weird. So you just want to put it like right here to 88.0. And when you hit, so if I can remember, I think you need a 80, somewhere from an 80 to an 85 3-pointer in order to green consistently. And I mean, as you guys saw in my clips, I'm greening pretty consistently, and I'm only a 91 overall. I do have shooting boost, obviously, who doesn't? And you know, my teammates, they'll have on floor general. So with that being said, like my 3-pointer is like is beyond, you know, 80. It might even be in the 90s. I don't know. Either way, I'm shooting pretty consistently. So yeah, so just put the wingspan at 88.0. Now you can go with any takeover you want. If you are like a comp player, I mean, I consider myself a comp player, but like, you know, I also like to have fun. So which is why I want the playmaking takeover, because you know he's kind of slow. So when you get that playmaking takeover, it's going to give you +10 to your playmaking attributes. For the sharpshooting, you know, it's just really not that important to me, because he already knows how to shoot pretty well. Like I said, you guys saw the clips. He's shooting consistently. I don't really care about this badge. And the shot creating, I mean, what do I need to say about that? I don't really care about that badge either. So I'm just going to go with the playmaking takeover. Like I said, you don't have to. And there you guys have it, the mid-range facilitator. Now on the shades of, it doesn't say anything about Brandon Ingram, But like I said, I mean, you guys all know how Brandon Ingram plays in the NBA today. You know, he shoots off the dribble. He's good at shooting in general, and he's actually pretty fast. You know, he does cut to the basket very well. He does get some good dunks in there. But like I said, you know, but for me, you know, dunking is not really that big of a deal. You know, I like to make a build that can shoot. You know what I'm saying? So we're all about shooting. I want to shoot threes. I don't care about twos, which is why I have one finishing badge. Now, if you're going to be isoing, you know, somebody's playing them close, and of course you can just speed boost and cut to the basket, you're going to get it every time. It doesn't matter. You're too fast with that speed boosting glitch. Everybody is. But, yeah, but you really don't really need that many finishing badges. You want to be a shooter. You're going to be shooting, okay? You're going to be a spot-up shooter. You're going to ISO, step back, shoot it, green. So, now for the badges, this is just how I put it. I don't know about you guys. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but this is just what I do. So obviously you want to have Hanzo Hunter Hall of Fame always. Volume shooter really does work this year. A lot of people don't know about that. And clutch shooter definitely works this year also. Oh, Deadeye. There you go. And this is basically what I would do for my shooting badges. And the playmaking. So now, you know, I got the Hall of Fame ankle breaker alongside with the, you know, with the playmaking takeover. I'm going to be breaking so many ankles. I hope you guys really do just go ahead and get that playmaking takeover. Like I said, this build can shoot consistently. You already saw that. Y'all don't need that sharpshooting takeover. If you want to have fun, just get the playmaking takeover. I'm telling you, this build breaks ankles. So that's what I would do for the playmaking, basically. And for the so like I said, you will most likely be the big man if you're gonna be on this build. So you want to kind of get like big man badges, I guess. And with that being said, you want to just get rim protector, rebound chaser, clamps, chase down artist, and intimidator. Yeah, there we go. Now the reason why we're putting on clamps is because if you're going to be in the threes game, or even if you're in a 1v1 game, you know, you're going up against center. You're going to be going up against a center. Sometimes when the point guards are getting clamped up, you know, they'll just get the ball to the big man and they're going to let him just rim run to the paint because they have nothing else better to do, you know what I'm saying? But, and they're not going to expect you to actually be a great, like a pretty decent defender. You know, they see the name, you're scrawny. They just going to assume that you're just an offensive build. This isn't a two-way build, but, you know, like I said, with these 10 defensive badges, it definitely does make them better at defense. And you know, when they like speed boost to the basket, they're not gonna go 100. They're not gonna go past you like 100% of the time because they're so big. You know, like their body is so big. It's gonna, this clamps badge is gonna absorb them. Like you're gonna get bumps. You know what I mean? And sometimes they'll even pick up the ball. That's why I put on clamps, because you know it forces pickups. That's really good because you know a lot of paint beasts will try to rim run to the basket if their point guards can't score. It's really annoying. So, but yeah, this is basically my setup, and you know, that's basically this build, the sharpshooting point forward, aka Brandon Ingram build. I hope I inspired y'all to make a new build, man. You know what I'm saying? I know this is like a play shot build, but this is kind of different. You know, y'all can't be running the meta builds. Y'all gotta mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Be different. Don't be like everybody else. Once again, I hope I inspired y'all to make this build. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll talk to y'all later.